It's Thursday night football between the Washington Commanders and the Chicago Bears. We break down the game, give you our best bet, and it all starts right now. Hey guys, it's Matt from GrandstandBettors.com, and Week 6 of the NFL season starts with Thursday night football between the Commanders and the Bears in prime time. We're going to get into our best bet in just a moment, but first, make sure you hit that subscribe button so you don't miss our free picks, predictions, and contests throughout the entire NFL season. And while you're at it, smash that like button if you are ready for some Thursday night football. I know we are. So, without further ado, let's dive in to the Commanders and the Bears. And the Bears, they're 1-point favorites here. The over-under set at 37.5 points at the moment. Commanders, they are struggling this season, coming off another loss to the Titans last week at home, now putting them 1-4 on the season. Listen, I know the Commanders are 1-4, and it doesn't look like things are going to get better soon, but Carson Wentz in this passing game is not the problem. So many people want to bash Wentz on and get on that bash Wentz train, but honestly, that guy does not deserve it. They are top 10 in yards per game through the air, and Wentz has already thrown for almost 1,400 yards this season. Also, Dotson, their rookie wide receiver, has been unreal in the red zone, already catching 4 touchdown passes on the season to lead the team. Now this week, Wentz threw for another 359 yards and 2 touchdowns. The rushing game, however, definitely not as good as the passing game for Washington. Mediocre at best, overall averaging 4 yards per carry, but they only have 2 rushing touchdowns all season. Things, though, could change this week because the Bears' rush defense and overall defense in general, just not good. They're giving up 367 passing yards per game, and they just gave up 425 to the Vikings last week. The Bears' defense might, on paper, look like they're good, but that's because teams generally only pass against them 28 times because the Bears' rushing defense, as we mentioned, second worst in the league, giving up 170 yards per game. So, speaking of those Bears, they come into the season 2-3, only beating Trey Lance in that slosh fest in Chicago in Week 1 and the Texans in Week 3. Now, Justin Fields in this offense, they are horrible, but mainly the passing game is horrendous. They have a dynamic rushing game, over about 150 yards per game, but the Vikings, they knew how to shut them down. They only allowed 78 yards last week, and unfortunately for the Commanders, they have a much better defensive front than secondary, but still not great, really. Commanders, they're giving up 110 rushing yards per game and 4.8 yards per carry when they are on the road. So Fields, Herbert, and Montgomery, who is back, might have a field day against the Commanders this week. So what is our best bet for this Thursday night football matchup? Well, now, in our opinion, the Colts and the Broncos offenses are better than both of these offenses, but we still should see some more points in this Thursday night game just because the Bears and the Commanders defenses have that much worse of a defense than those two teams. The differences between these offenses are minimal, though. The Commanders, they're putting up 18 points per game. The Bears, 17.2. Commanders, they're much better at throwing the ball, but the Bears, a lot better at running it. Listen, honestly, this game sucks. Total opinion, it sucks. It might be worse than last week's game, but Amazon cannot afford to have another dud. And Wentz and Fields, they're going to make some big plays, we think, in this game. The Bears, they're going to attack the open field. And Wentz, he's going to throw the ball 40 times, and he could throw for over 300 again. So, with our best bet for the Commanders and Bears, we're going contrarian here on Thursday Night Football. We're going to take the over 37.5 points. Now, usually on Thursday night, we do a live stream on our YouTube channel with Thursday Night Football. But this Thursday night, we will be live streaming the Guardians and the Yankees in Game 2 of the ALDS. So stop on by for some baseball. That is tentative, though, because there could be a rainout in New York with rain, I think, for Game 2. So we're going to have to take a look at that. It could actually be pushed to Friday. We'll see. But if that is rained out, we will watch Thursday Night Football. Regardless, we'll keep you updated on Thursday Night Football. So, as a reminder, just if you're looking for our NFL and NCAA plays for the upcoming weekend at grandstandbettors.com, head on over there, become part of our family. Hey, Scott is a new member. Shout out to him, part of our family at grandstandbettors.com. He is joining the winning ways. In the meantime, though, sit back, relax, enjoy Commanders and Bears, or Guardians and Indians on Thursday night, and we will see you live for some baseball.